My shadows, shedding skin. I've been picking scabs again. I'm down, digging through my soul's looking for a clue. I've been crawling on my belly, staring out what could have been. I've been wallowing in my own confusing, insecure delusions. For a piece to cross me over, or a word to guide me in. I wanna feel the changes coming down. I wanna know what I've been hiding. My shadow, changes coming through my shadow. My shadow, shedding skin. I've been picking my scabs again. I've been crawling on my belly, clearing out what could have been. I've been wallowing in my own chaotic, insecure delusions. I wanna feel the change done to me, feel the outside turning me in. I wanna feel the metamorphosis and everything I've endured in. My shadow, change is coming. Now is my time. Listen to my muscle memory. Contemplate what I've been clinging to. 46 inches ahead of me. I choose to live to grow, taking it through. Learn.
What is up, man? Yes. What is going on? Let's pull this down, man. What is going on? Give me just a second here. I got my controls out of line. Hey, what's going on? My name's Gerald Peters. Welcome back to the channel. We definitely go live here every Monday and Thursday, but I like to jump in when I feel led, man. Appreciate it. Love the song. Changed my life. What's up, MFG Sosa? Man, I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. What's up, man? Hope all's going well. Says millionaire thanks to you. Man, I like that. I like that. Well, let's check in. Look at the stock market. The money flow. What's up, Richard? Let's let some people come in, man. Let some people come in. We got about 60 people on YouTube. If you would click like, I'd appreciate it. And we got about 30 here on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, you might enjoy it better over on YouTube. If you're not on my email list, I'm putting this here on let's pin that comment. If you're not on my email list, get on it. Lost of core holdings. Looking pretty sexy. I'm assuming you mean lots. Right, man? So let's let me finish this out and then get, otherwise it's going to bug me, and then we'll get going here. Damn. All right, man. Had to finish that out. Hey, right here, man. Let's dig in. Let's dig into the wind. Got Bitcoin trading at 76,526. Basically got a sloping channel, man. Basically what we got going here. Sad but true. It is sad but motherfucking true that I mean, these sloping channels are deadly in day trading, especially. Let's see. Hold on. I have a hard time moving my thing. What's up, bro? What's up, Holly? What's going on, man? All right, so we're looking at Bitcoin. And we still could have some anchors here, man. I wouldn't give up on the idea that we don't have anchors. Why am I seeing this? I'm getting a really weird view here. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see if this holds, man. I don't know. It might be worth nibbling. I mean, I wouldn't buy much. We don't have confirmation. If this does hold, then you got some really cheap shares. I mean, do I think it holds? Man, I don't know, man. Trump might say anything. We see the histogram. If you've ever looked at the MACD, you'll notice I don't have the lines on mine. I use the TSI. We've got the TSI on Bitcoin in a bearish configuration. It's crossed to the downside. We've got the MACD histogram just steadily ticking down. That means the momentum slope is still to the downside. There's plenty of room to go on the money flow indicator before it's extreme. And we're only at 34 on the fucking RSI. All right. So I mean, it looks like Bitcoin could keep going lower. Man, but also, like, man, it could turn just like that. So, is it worth some nibbles here? Maybe. I wouldn't commit much money, but some little nibbles. The NASDAQ, this is the one into the close, man. This bitch is selling off. And yesterday I said, hey, now nice bounce off the bottom, possible closing barely green. But notice what I said here. The momentum is still to the downside. Again, the MACD histogram. Someone said in the thing, how do we know? What did he say? How'd you say it? When do we deploy? That's what he's asking there. If you go up here, let's see. Go up to the Substack, man. Go up to the Substack. I'll put this link in there. If you go up to the Substack, we got this article here on spotting bottoms, and basically it's going to take you through what is taught in the Money Flow book, catching those stage ones. Nothing wrong. I mean, you could do some little nibbling in here, but man, until I get a goddamn anchor point, I'm not looking to put not much money to work at all. Especially if we're just going to head lower, man. So get in there, get on that article. Should help you. Started to do a short trade of the week, trading to the short side. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking on that. We've come down. I don't know, man. Have to think on that. So momentum still to the downside. The good thing is on the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, the IWM, the S&P, oh man, all this shit is trading below the 200. That is such a nice setup over time. Copper's now back underneath the 200-day. Same thing, straight fucking down. The problem is, this is the problem, okay? This is the problem. It just moved too fast. Too far, too fast. Bam! Just too fast. That, when it does that, that's what makes leverage tough. This has really put a test to the SIS system just because it moves down so goddamn fast. Didn't really give the dividends much time to do what they do. Great article out there. Let's see. Let me grab this article. And the MFG staff put out a great article. Let me grab it here for you. My man says, does the fundamentals matter when someone starts talking? That's just the game, man. That's just the game. The article above, if it is dealing with margin in a time like this. I don't remember the exact title, but you might check that out. Fundamentals, yeah, we do need to take it to zero. The money flow, let's pull this back up. We use both fundamentals and we use technicals. And so, when I study a stock, which if you get the Peters report, this is free. If you notice what I'm trying to do, if you notice throughout the thing, is one, describe what happened so I can kind of understand it, right? And then begin, that's just fundamentals. What has actually happened, okay? And then I start trying to line that up with a top-down approach, which is what the wind is about. Ranking the wind, oil, bonds, gold, Bitcoin, the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, and the S&P, ranking them in order from the best, which right now would be bonds, I guess, and the worst, right? Which right now probably the NASDAQ. And I try to see that in my head all the time. And that's what a lot of this is here on that front page. Now, if you subscribe to the email, right here, Peters Report 4/6/25. I'm going to text this out, send this out tonight. MFG State of the Market. The market took a dive last week after being in a standard market correction. The markets may be entering a bear market territory. Have no fear. It's where the real wealth is built, man. And, that is true. It can be tough, man. It really can. Especially if you're new, but I'm gonna be honest, it takes a little bit of courage, man.
What a smell of sulfur. I'm afraid you've made rather a bad enemy of the Wicked Witch of the West. The sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer you sleep, my dear.
Oh, I'd give anything to get out of Oz altogether. But which is the way back to Kansas? I can't go the way I came.
No, that's true. The only person who might know would be the great and wonderful Wizard of Oz himself.
The Wizard of Oz? Is he good or is he wicked?
Oh,
I think she's talking about
very
me.
good, but very mysterious. He lives in the Emerald City, and that's a long journey from here. Did you bring your
Lives in New Orleans.
No, I'm afraid I didn't.
Well, then you'll have to walk. The Munchkins will see you safely to the border of Munchkin Land. And remember, never let those ruby slippers off your feet for a moment, or you will be at the mercy of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But how do I start for Emerald City?
It's always best to start at the beginning, and all you do...
It's always best to start at the beginning. That's why you want to start with the wind. That's the beginning. Let's see. All right. Gold broke its 20-day moving average. The last time gold broke its 20-day moving average was the beginning of March. And the time before that was the beginning of the year. So, we don't get, if you notice in this uptrend we've had, we haven't, maybe back over here in November, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had a week where it went down, and then we caught a nice doji. I don't see a fucking end to it, man. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see a fucking end to it. I don't see why gold stops going up, man. I really don't. So I don't know. I would look to catch gold here on a continuation. So let's pull it up. And wait, I don't think I can do it on this one, can I? Yeah, it doesn't support it. But personally, I would drop this down to a 1-hour chart. If I was trading gold, I'd be looking at the UGL. And gold looks like it would be a nice trade here. Let's pull this up here. Now we're just looking at a trade here. I'm going through the wind. Go through the wind. The UGL is the 2X. That's the one we've been trading, or the one I own. Yeah, this is stage 4. So I would wait, and what I would do is drop this down to about maybe a 30-minute or a 1 hour. And what I'm waiting for. Oh yeah, look at this. Whew. Yeah, that gets above up in here. That gets up in the 116.68. Bam. I might make a run as a swing trade to run it up into the 129. But that's dropping the time frame down, and that's making the assumption that it wants to run higher, man. So, I don't know. Yeah, so that's gold. Let's pull this up. Pretty bearish. God damn. The Dow Jones looking like shit, but it's still holding the low. Still holding this low, man. Let's pull this up and look at it. Here's the low, and here's where we are. Everything is bearish. I mean, I don't know, man. I do find it interesting. We have some divergence. We have the money flow indicator with a extreme low here, this big drop, and it's still not an extreme low. So what we're getting there is a little bit of a divergence. So I find that interesting. We'll wait and see what that does, man. I don't know that there's much reason to get into too many individual stocks. Pretty much everything's kind of going the same way here. Let's take this up, view all. Yeah, I mean, everything just looks terrible, bro. I mean, gold doesn't look bad. NASDAQ's still holding its low. The S&P's holding its low. Look where I said possible support. I don't know if you guys saw that yesterday. I mentioned that here. So I'll try to blow this up a little bit. God damn. Hold on. Sorry. So right over in here, we got the S&P at 495. It dropped as low as what? 480? God damn. And if you see where I wrote possible support, so yeah, man. I don't know. There you go. Jess just posted how to spot bottoms during a market correction. Big up to you, GP. Hey, man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate everybody out here. I really do. Working on a little report now. 5 stocks under $10. Got quite a few under $5, to be honest, and try to get those out to you, man. Trying to make sure my link worked here. I appreciate everyone that shared it. That was nice of you, man. Couple stocks, Len. I will leave you with a couple stocks. Let me see oil real quick. Bonds coming down. I mean, I don't even know what the fuck's up with that. Oil's come down. All right, I would take advantage of this oil drop here. Let's go back up here. And here's what I'm going to be looking at. If you are using stock charts, if you go to the public chart list, you can get on the money flow trade ideas. And these are stocks that I'm looking at. This guy over here is talking by my window, annoying the fuck out of me. I think during this oil sell-off, you got to look at Oxy here, man. Right? Come on. We got to look at Oxy. I think you got to look at UCO. That's the 2X oil trade. But where's the Oxy here? Man, I'm sorry. This thing here. I'm having some mouse problems. God damn. I mean, Oxy's at $36. Still not extreme on the money flow, but damn. What's up, Lena? Yeah, if I was looking for a stock, man, Oxy's got to be top of my list. All right. I mean, to me, that's top of my list. I've been working on my trophy list. Oxy's on there. I mean, damn, dude, $36. Freeport McMoran's on there. I mean, these are trophy stocks, though. Okay, this is shit you're just gonna buy and own. You're not worried about. These are just some. I mean, I've got like 10 of these that are just trophy stocks, man. I never plan to sell them. Here's Freeport. Need to get in there and clean this chart up, man. But $29, and it's trading below the 200, and we've got copper below it. If what you got to understand, Dr. Copper, baby, if copper keeps going down, Freeport McMoran's going down. That's called the motherfucking wind. A sailboat has a hard time going into the wind. And so you want to trade in the wind direction. You want to trade in the direction of the wind, okay? Ideally. Keep an eye on that oil, man. Selena's here, dab time. Oh, she's in the office. They make her come in. Man, those motherfuckers. I hate the office. Yeah. Fixing to bring Jess's ass into the office. And you better act normal too, Jess. Let's see. Better act normal, like a normal person. All right, I'm going to give you... I like this FUBU here. I think FUBU's held up great, man. I think it's held up great. This is a stock under $5. This could easily double. That's an easy double right there, man. I don't know when. God, there's so many, dude. I'm just thinking of some cheap ones some of the lower price ones that I really like here. Obviously, Lyft back under $10. Jesus, fuck, dude. Lyft's under $10. I mean, I can't act normal, man. I don't know what that means. What's up, Skylar? How we feeling, man? I like Bohr, bro. Everybody's timeline on Bohr is too soon. We got to build this bad boy up. So I like Bohr here, man. I'm shocked I can get it for $1.83. But listen, I had someone kind of complaining about it, and it's not you, sir. And I was like, hey, ask White. All oil stocks are down. So, yeah, Bohr's going to be down. I'm not saying you were saying that. But somebody else was giving me a hard time about Bohr. When oil changes, we should see it change, hopefully. But they did have some company-specific problems in the last little run we had. Another cheap stock I like here. I'm not going to sit and give you all of them. I got a whole bunch of them that I like. They're inexpensive. Hanes Brands. Come on, man. $4? Fuck, dude. Fuck. I would be buying shares every fucking day, even if it was just 10, 20 shares. 10, $40 a day, whatever. That's one that I would just start picking up shares, man. Yeah, I've got a list of these that are under $10 that I would be snapping up. Probably drop those to the Discord or inside the premium there on Substack. I mean, if anybody's looking at anything specific in this environment, one of the things I was going to say to you too, yeah, if you hit that QR code, fuck, it goes right to the Substack. So there you go. One of the things I was going to say, you're not going to be able to add to your whole portfolio, okay? That's probably not going to be a thing. So you're not going to be able to add to the whole thing. So, what I used to like to do is I just pick from sectors. Like I'm a target one oil stock. I own Exxon, Chevron, Conoco, Bohr. What else? We own SLB. You could own Hess, Halliburton. But each sell-off, I target a different one. That's how, originally it was Exxon. Next oil sell-off, I targeted Chevron. Next one, I targeted Conoco. I keep the others. Each sell-off, I'm targeting different. That's how I ended up with Pepsi and Coca-Cola, AT&T and Verizon. Each stage 4, I would target a different one. So I want to add to that sector. You know, I want some telecom exposure. I want oil exposure. I want industrials. I want consumer staples. I want consumer discretionary, but I can't add to fucking every stock. I got 118 fucking stocks, right? And so I have to spread money out, man. And so I like to pick sectors. New core steel, you know, that's my steel play. Well, I got a bunch of it. So maybe now is when I add a new steel stock. That's when we bring on the new one. Okay. So you're not going to add to everything on your list. I would probably, here's the way to raise some money. Are you serious right now? My computer went blank. Oh, I'm going to sell some AT&T in the aftermarket. I'm up big in AT&T. I'm going to trim some AT&T. I'm probably going to trim some CVS Pharmacy. Probably going to trim some of that. We bought, we had a nice stage one down here at $43, ran it up. Let's see. X is the only stock I've seen breaking out. Well, that's a pretty good goddamn sign. Why would X be breaking out, though? Do we know why? Let's see. Yeah, she's right. Man, that thing's held up. This was our purchase down. Man, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Jesus fuck. Doji. Bam. I remember buying that one. Doji. Bam. And then whoop. Whoop. Man. That's just easy fucking money right there, man. Ha ha ha. It went up because people bought. I didn't know if there's any news. There was that Japanese company was trying to buy them out, man. Yeah, Nippon deal might be back on. What's up, Tim? It was Tim's birthday. It's a birthday, boy. That's what they're saying. That's what I heard. I think Tim is 44.
Narito na. Wimpo! Okay, pivotara. Pomelo? It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Ba 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 na na.
All right. So, yeah, I might trim a little CVS, man. Kind of wishing I'd have took some more Cisco down, but who says I would have saved the money when we were up here in this 65 range. Skylar's jealous. I didn't do happy birthday to him. Oh, Zim. That was the other one, man. Let me pull Zim. Zim just gave us the big fat dividend. So pull up Zim. I like Zim here. $11, man. Wow. I might buy some of this in the after hours, man. I ain't gonna lie. Just a little, just a little. We don't have any stage ones, you know. Oh. Well, it's your motherfucking birthday week. I like to do birthday month. I like to, man. Wow. Zim at $11, that big fucking dividend they did. Now everybody's betting they're probably going to cancel that dividend if we go into full-blown fucking recession. This is hard for me to believe that the president is going to put us into fucking recession. He's going to put us into this. That was the wrong one. You know, it's just hard to believe, man, that we're going to do this. So I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think, man? You think we go into recession? I don't think it matters. I think most people have a negative bias. I think most people are fucking nervous all the time. There's some ego thing about, there's just some ego about predictions. And, you know, people say, oh, we're going to go here and we're going to go there and this is going to happen. It's like, bro, you don't know that. You can only play the hands you've been given. I would spend more time on combing through your portfolio. Where do you have holes? Are there trophy assets? The Nvidias, the Blackstones. Where's Blackstone, man? Here's another one. Do you have any trains? CSX, man. I love the trains. Look at CSX. Fuck, dude. $26. This is crazy. God damn it. Hold on. $26 fucking dollars drives me crazy. When we go into the quarter, man. Yeah, man, it's almost time to go to the quarter. If you guys can handle it. If you can handle it. Children. Man, $26 for CSX trains. Fuck, dude. That's so cheap. Where's BX? I mean, that's a double here soon. BX is from 200 to 120. Jesus fuck. No wonder my accounts come down. What in the fuck? I'm new. Where do I start? Hey, first thing I do, get your shit together. That's what I do. Just pull your head right out of your ass. Get your shit together. Get serious. Start investing first and not investing the fucking crumbs after you pay all your fucking bills and the last little bit that's left, the shitty part at the very fucking end. Then you want to invest that. Don't do that. That's what I would do. I would get serious. Figure out my credit score. I'd pay off debt. I'd get my free ebook. You don't have to die broke. I'd start with the dogs of the Dow. That's what I'd start with. Don't be fucking lazy. It's free. And it's written for like fourth graders. I'd go read it. You probably can't, but if you could, force yourself. If you had the fucking discipline to make yourself read and sit down, oh, what you could accomplish. That's how I've accomplished everything. I just force myself to do shit that I don't want to do sometimes. So I would start in the beginning, and then if you're new to trading, hit that QR code. You damn sure got to get on the Peters Report. And if you're new to trading, get on the premium and let's start trading. Unless you're fucking scared, Brooke, unless you're scared. Favorite leverage ETFs. Man, you need to come in the MFG. Goddamn. We trade a lot of leverage ETFs. We track about 70 leverage ETFs. I really like UTSL. That's one of my favorites. I like the TQQ, the UPRO. I like the UDOW. I like everything that's fucking leveraged. I like all of it. Everything. I like all the 2Xs. I like everything. Give them fucking all of them to me. I like every fucking leveraged fund. But I like to buy them when they're on stage ones and ride them up and then take profits. So just remember, if you hold a leveraged fund, you got to remember the leverage cuts both ways, okay? And I've proven with my Sky Dweller fund that you can hold triple leverage funds as long as you add on the stage ones. If you're not going to add on the stage ones, don't fucking own them. Period. So you don't want to hold a bunch. You really want to use them for trading. They're trading tools. They're trading tools. They're fucking trading tools. Not that you're a tool, although you could be a tool. They're trading tools. They're used to trade, okay? That's what you want to use them. But I think you can own them as long as you add on stage ones consistently. As Jess said, hey, grab my free ebook, You Don't Have to Die Broke, right there, and hit that article on how to spot bottoms. That'd be a lot of fucking homework. So if you went past the 4th grade, you should be able to read them and understand them and be able to do it. Or don't. Just sit the fuck on the couch and don't do it. Go spoon with your friends and explain to your wife you're not gay. That's what you should do. Or start at the beginning. Hey, we got a celebrity, the day trade professor. Man, professor, you should come on, man. Come on with me, professor. You don't even need to have a shirt on, man. I'll take mine off with you. You should come on, professor, if you could, man. If you guys don't know the professor, go check out the Day Trade Professor, a good friend of mine. Press says, what a beautiful day in the market. Just hit sell months ago and now ready to get some phenomenal sales happening. This market is a blessing. Praise God. I agree, sir. We are very lucky men. Man, we haven't talked in a while, man. Let's talk, man. Let's do some shirtless content or something, man. But you guys got to remember, man, a trend once established is more likely to continue than it is to stop. And like Newton's law of motion, it's going to stay in motion until it's hit with some force that stops it, something equal. So what we're going to look for, and that's what, if you hit the QR code or go to geraldpeters.info, that's what the latest article is about. It's what our training is about. We've got some good videos in there, me breaking down, man, how to spot a stage one, how to buy the actual fucking bottom. And they'll say you can't do that. That's bullshit. I can buy all the bottoms. All right. Made some money on Apple puts today. Well, good for you, sir. Congratulations. I'll be in Puerto Rico on Friday for 2 weeks. Let's do a live next week. I'll be at the Trading Mentorship Mansion with my students, live trading. Let's do a live then. I'm down. Hey, professor, why don't you fly me out there, man? And I'll do a class at your retreat. Let me come to Puerto Rico, man. I'll come for two days and trade with you. Yeah, man. I'll fly out there tomorrow. When you going to be there? I'll be in Puerto Rico on Friday. Let me know, man. I'll come out there. We'll shoot some video. I won't stay long. I got shit to do. Let me see. I got one more stock too. Man, $11 on Zim, man. I'd look at buying some Zim. I ain't gonna lie. Let's look at some of the big boring ass Apple. God damn, down 5% today. Now you know why these guys are getting smashed, right? They're all tied up into China, baby. And the president's coming to China, coming for you. Hey, it makes a lot of sense. You got to crash the stock market before you take it up. Duh. You got to crash it to take it up. Makes perfect sense. How to do your Sunday homework. That's a good one. Let's see. I always invite you to Puerto Rico. 4 years now, I've been inviting you. You're always welcome to come. Yeah, I'm going to get with you, man. I wouldn't mind. I like to shoot some video. I'll come for just a couple days. And, I can't go longer than that, man. So, man, everything's on sale, guys. This is a great time. If you're not in the market, this is a great time. The SPYU is a 4Xer. That's the bad boy I'm watching. 4 fucking X. This will be the first time I've gotten a chance to play this. This 4Xer SPU. This is the one I'm watching to get in, man. Standard TQQ and all that. And I'm waiting to day trade it to the upside, but we just haven't gotten that move yet. Looks like all the anchor points are holding here. If they all hold, maybe we, let me look at this. Man, there's no reason to even look at stocks. Honestly, everything is on sale. Keep an eye out for this. Goddamn, should have went short there. Let's see. Kind of regretting that. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think we'd drop this far. Damn, the S&P 4 leverage times 4. Oh, that's like futures leverage. Wow. Yeah, let's keep an eye on that. Let's try to play it, man. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of fuckery going on, man. A lot of fuckery going on. I don't know. Anybody got a stock they want to, I don't know. Professor, if you got one, drop it in, but that's it, man. I'm looking at picking up some Oxy. I'm looking at trimming AT&T. I'm looking at trimming CVS Pharmacy to spread that money and buy some better stocks than CVS Pharmacy. I'm past the scared part. Hey, that's good, man. You know why? Fuck it. Take it to 0, man. I don't give a fuck. Once you do that, man, this shit gets easier. I will download your ebook. Get the ebook, man. If you're ready to start trading, get a copy of The Money Flow, where we show you how to trade stocks. And get on our... Man, did you guys watch this video? My conviction could be wrong. I also, if you notice, weight assets. You say, what do you mean? Damn, dude, if it's a penny stock, I'm not buying 10% of my account. Why? Because I've been through 50% drops, man. I've ridden 4 stocks to 0, man. Probably 7 right? Now. This video you wake up and the biotech's down 58%. What if you wake up and the whole sector's down 58%? That's fine as long as you've mentally understood what you're doing. But what I find is people go, oh, Gerald, what happened? My accounts. I'm like, okay, let's stop and read. Read off the names. And he's like, pharmaceutical. Okay, what do you think's wrong? But guess that doesn't necessarily mean it's wrong. Listen to what I'm saying. There's people that only trade crypto. That's it. So guess what? When crypto's getting smashed, they're getting smashed. They don't wake up and go, what's wrong? They know it's wrong. The whole sector's getting hit. And so now we just went to what? From looking at charts and names, right? To what? Sectors. What are sectors doing? Solar, electricity sector, batteries, right? Industrial companies, 3M, Dow, DuPont, right? The big cap tech, Cisco, Intel, Microsoft, Google, right? These are living things. There's PayPal, there's Square, there's Discover and Visa and MasterCard, right? And American Express. There's this whole sector of. What's funny is all of these were the ones that I was saying was getting smashed and they were on sale. This was 3 years ago. During COVID, I'm trying to encourage people to buy stocks.
This electronic payments. Now there's crypto, right? Oh, what else is there? There's
Where was
Bitcoin
Bitcoin 3 years ago?
Right? You see what I'm saying? There's airplanes and aerospace, man. What the fuck are you interested in? So space, then buy the fuck out of it. It's okay to be overweighted if you know what you're doing, if you accept what you're doing, if you have conviction of what you're doing. So if you want to go in all crypto, good, but don't bitch when you're down 50%. That's called a normal fucking bad day. That's a normal bad day at work. So if you become a police officer, you will get shot at probably. You will get into a fight with someone. You probably will be almost stabbed. I was a correctional officer. Do you think as a correctional officer we were ever surprised when someone got attacked? You're in a fucking room full of 3,000 people who've been locked up for attacking. So it becomes part of expectation. I expect the stages of price movement. I expect volatility, right? I expect the unknown, price shocks, crazy shit happens. That's called being a trader. So once I accept that, pillar number 10, accept full responsibility. What that means doesn't mean I'm at fault for everything. It means I look around at what I'm doing, and if I'm an investor, I'm a trader. What the fuck does that mean?
Just text.
As a grown adult, what does that mean? Is it possible for what you own? What are the actual ranges that are within possible? And then you go look at it and you say, well, like take Bitcoin. All these people selling their Bitcoin. I can't think of, honestly, seriously, I can't think of anything stupider. You know why?
That was 3 years ago. I was like, I can't think of anything fucking stupider.
Because they're trying to trade it, man.
But it's crashing. It's crashing.
They want to try to move in and out. Now, I'm not saying some people don't pull that off. And if you have some fantasy of pulling that off and you think you can, I would start with a percentage of your holdings. You say, what do you mean? When you get that whatever signal, 5-day cross 20-day, goes into a stage 4 decline, you sell some. Because now you're playing my game and how I use the money flow, and you're playing the shorter squeeze my window in trading game. But if you're going to be on that,
we don't do it your fucking way. I just told you how to do it. Fucking text
you got to check every day. Don't matter what your girlfriend's doing. Don't matter what's going on at work. The market don't care. It will wake up at 8:30 Central Time and tick. That's different.
Damn, bro. You asked me how to get in. I tell you how to get in. Then you tell me you're going to do it a different fucking way. What in the fuck, dude? You just disqualified yourself. Oh, he says you'll write a note in Discord. I thought you were saying on fucking, I misread that. I was about to say, what in the fuck? You're already in Discord, man.
Back to 10. Oh, big score. Oh, I feel smart.
Oh, watch this. This is good right here.
That made money. Why would you not put money in it?
All right, hold on. All right, here we go.
S&P 500. There's no college crisis. And guess what? There's less and less. I mean, none of you guys have said this to me. Left to right.
Only thing I don't like about this guy is he
about every Bitcoin sell-off.
Too worked up.
None of you guys have said this to me. And so it's
all right.
Like this.
Relax. This guy gets too worked up. That's the only thing I don't like about him.
What does that look like? Left to right. Up.
Up, baby.
When a market's a real market, it goes up. There's more people born, more money. Money compounds, makes more money. What do you think dividends do? Buy more shit, which what? Pushes it up. What do you think monthly investments, people's retirement accounts, funds, mutual funds, all these people are buying more shit and pushing more shit up. Right? It's going up all the time.
Up.
The house prices up. Right? Price of cars up. Everything's going up. You can own it or not own it, but it's going up. It doesn't give a fuck about your feelings, your emotions, your views on the market. It doesn't care. Inflation will take the market up.
Up.
Oh, guess what? We add in dividends in here in the S&P 500 if we were drawing that one, right? And guess what? There's less and less companies due to mergers and technologies. Less and less companies, more and more fucking people. Add in inflation, add in dividends. Stocks go up over time. This is so rigged and so stupid that the fact that the day you're born, they don't open you an S&P 5. I mean, do the math on that. The day you were born, they started putting $10 a day. And if you had children and you did this, it'd get hard, obviously, with 3, 4, 5 kids. But guess what happens if you put $10 a day into a calculator into the S&P 500. There's no college crisis. $10 fucking a day for every kid, and there is no more college debt. The kid will have plenty of money. He'll get a car and a house. The market would give him what he wants, but we don't use the market.
That's why you have college debt, because your parents couldn't open an S&P fund. They were too fucking busy.
Why? Because his parents were afraid of what? Results. They're afraid of actually winning, of getting money. Like, afraid of what? Of what? That it might go down for a minute? Good. The moment you can buy these with Bitcoin consistently, you are rich. And you did not do it. You did not do it. You chose not to get rich. You said, I don't even want to know about it. That's what I did too. I don't want to know. I willingly chose not to get rich. Money is everywhere. There are stocks right now in our portfolio that'll go up 1,000% in the next 3 years. And a lot of the people watching this video right now won't own them. And the first time it went down big, you'll get shook out. Instead of building a large position over time with more money, investing in yourself consistently, what if you had a machine that made money, why would you not put money in it? If you created a machine that would make money and it made money based on the amount of money you put in and it compounded, why would you not put money in it? Woo! So a lot of people see trading as, well, I'm going to start with $10,000 and I'm going to see how it goes and I'm going to trade this. I did that. And this is what it'll do. It'll go 10, 15, back to 12, up to 15, back to 10. Oh, big score. Oh, I feel smart. Oh, back down. Oh, I think I'll do options. Oh, I'm really bored today. And that's what happens. When I stopped doing that and I started trading positions, like adding fundamentals, reading, right? Like opening myself to the money flow. So I'm sitting in a car and I look up and I see this. This is just one trade recently, right? H&R Block. Now, this was a pure swing trade. This is how I do swing trades. I'm not sitting at my computer like a fucking lunatic looking for trades. I let life bring them to me. I'm open. I look around. What's happening? I want to look the sell-off in the face, man. What? Oh, guess what? Cardano went up 50% yesterday. It's hard to make 50% if you sold it. So H&R Block.
Nothing is going armor. Hoping I can clear the way by stepping through my